Top of the key for three. Splash. Big time three. Here comes Vice driving inside. Stolen. Picked up by Samantha Marks. Oh, man, he made it happen.
Welcome to the Coca-Cola pregame show. Now, here is the voice of KVB's WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Tonight, it's a Hoosier North Athletic Conference battle as the Winamac Lady Warriors host the Oregon Davis Lady Cats. This is Indiana High School basketball. With us tonight, breaking things down and analyzing play, our sports analyst, Chris McGowan. Hey, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. This is KVB's WKVI Sports. We welcome you back to Warrior Gymnasium in Winamac, Indiana, 46996. You know we're back for more, set to continue the new era of Kankakee Valley Broadcasting Sports on 99.3 FM and around the world, streaming live on WKVI.com. Well, as we get ready for our 20th basketball broadcast of the season already, we have seen both of these teams in action, and we have talked with both head coaches, of course, on the Saturday Sports Line. That's head coach Tony Stasiak of the Winamac Lady Warriors and Aubrey Lady, head coach of the Oregon Davis Lady Cats. But when we look at the Lady Cats of Oregon Davis head coach, Aubrey Lady is in her 5th year leading the girls program already. The Lady Cats started their new season falling to counts on the road 72-35. We saw them beat one of their cross-county rivals, though, in the Knox Lady Redskins 39-28. Then on November 11th, they fell to conference opponent North Miami on the road 65-48. We saw them fall to North Judson at home 57-49. They turned it around, though, beating Bowman Academy in the Den 63-25. Then River Forest 56-34. That was the week Sarah Thompson scored her 1,000th career point. She's quite a handful on the inside. But on November 24th, the Cats fell to conference opponent Caston on the road 71-35. Then on December 1st, they fell to Westville on the road 58-38 and to Mishawaka Marion at home 64-45. On December 6th, the Lady Cats fell to Culver at home 59-37. Then they beat DeMont Christian on the road 51-44. On December 15th, they fell to Calumet Christian 59-57. Then went on a 2-game winning streak, beating Triton 43-41 and Trinity Greenlawn 58-33. Last Saturday, they lost to Pioneer 51-46. Chris McGowan said that was a little bit of a shocker. Then last night, the Lady Cats beat the Argus Lady Dragons 55-32 as the Lady Cats come into this matchup at 7-10 on the season and 2-5 in Hoosier North Athletic Conference play. No stats listed online, but we do know Gabby Krause and Sarah Thompson are the leading seniors on this squad, and they play very well together. Like I said, Thompson scored her 1,000th career point already this season, and she can wreak havoc on the inside. They've also got some shooters. Erin McMillan, she can pop off, as well as Maddie Zelaya. So it is really a team that can get things rolling if the timing is right and all things are in sync. But with us tonight as our sports analyst, we have Chris McGowan on the call. Welcome back, Chris. Good evening.
Yeah, well, good early afternoon.
Early afternoon? That's like 11 o'clock.
That's morning.
What are you doing? What are you doing at 4?
Well, I had.
What'd you do since the Saturday show? Anything fun?
Well, I had dinner before I came here. I had in between lunch and dinner there at One-Eyed Jack's. So
that was fun.
Went and had some tenderloin. So
did you take on the challenge?
I did not take on the challenge, not yet. I will eventually, but not today. Just had the tenderloin bites and loaded tater tots and some coconut cream pie.
Oh, so you even had dessert?
No, yeah, I even had dessert.
So it wasn't too early for an early dinner then, right?
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah. So again, some free advertisement there for One-Eyed Jacks.
Yeah, we need to get them on the air.
Yeah, we do. But again, just went home and actually, me being the old man that I am, I actually took a nap.
You fell asleep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I tried. I couldn't. I laid down, and then I realized it was like 30 minutes to leave, so that didn't work out for me. But anyway, we talked about the Lady Cats. Your thoughts on them so far this season?
Sitting at 7-10. Outside of Krause and Thompson, a pretty young basketball club, a basketball team. The younger kids are stepping up. But again, I think if you'd have told Coach Lady, hey, you're going to be, 7-10 going into the game 18, I think she'd probably, knowing her and as competitive as she is, she might be a little disappointed.
Sure.
But again, it's just, getting those pieces to step up around Krause and Thompson. And there have been times where they've played really well.
Yeah.
The supporting cast, and other times where they've shown their youth. So you never know what you're going to get. Anytime you have a young basketball team, you're going to win games that you have no business winning, and you're going to lose games you have no business losing.
Yeah.
Anytime you're youthful. So, but again, they always play hard. You're going to see a 3-2 zone defense with a little token pressure full court. But again, all comes down to them making shots.
Well, we'll go ahead and turn the page and look at the Winamac Lady Warriors. Head coach Tony Stasiak is in his 4th year at the helm. Over the holiday break, he achieved his 300th career win as a high school basketball head coach. We talked about that this morning with him on the Saturday Sports Line. He was quick to deflect that, Chris.
Yes, he was.
He did not want to really talk about that, but I think that's quite an achievement in his 21 years as a high school basketball head coach. To achieve 300 wins, that's something pretty special.
It is. It's a milestone. Coaches, they try to get to that 100th win, and then they shoot for 200. For him to be able to get to 300, especially knowing Tony the way I know Tony, as close as good friends as we are, I'm glad to see that he was able to do it. I think it might even make it. He was a little hesitant this morning on the coach's show to talk about it, but.
He let me say it.
Yeah, I think that I think
that's my job.
Right. I think deep down, I think he was probably happy that it happened against Rochester.
Yeah, I would have been.
Right.
Well, of course, not only was that his 300th career win, he's also, of course, a state champion head coach. So that 300th career win is another feather in his cap for the seasoned vet. But the Warriors started their 2025-2026 campaign beating Frontier on the road 60-21. They beat South Central at home 58-32. Then beat North Newton on the road 69-24 and Casson at home 61-50 before falling to Culver Community in a tight one. The Lady Cavs are looking very good atop the Hoosier North Athletic Conference, but the Lady Warriors lost that night 38-37, 1-point loss. On November 20th, the Lady Warriors beat North White 30-20, and then on the 24th beat Hebron on the road 46-28. On December 2nd, we saw them take on their heated cross-county rival of West Central, and they won that matchup 34-27. They then fell to Tri-County on the road, 57-53. They beat Argus 51-17 and Logansport on the road 48-23 before falling on December 20th to Rensselaer Central on the road 66-33. The Bombers are good. Then they beat Rochester at home, like we had mentioned, 45-41. That was the night Coach Stasiak got his 300th career win. And then over the holiday break, they competed in the Kitchen Classic, winning Game 1 against Frankfurt 67-13. They then fell to Rossville 61-47 in round 2, and then to Delphi 50-47 in the consolation round. We saw them last week on just January 6th beat the Knox Lady Redskins 77-51. Where Candace Croft broke the single-season three-point baskets made record. She has the career threes made record and most threes made in a single game as well. The Lady Warriors then fell to North Miami on the 9th, 57-40, but beat Triton on the road 51-37 this past Tuesday as the Lady Warriors come into this evening at 13-6 on the season and 3-2 in Hoosier North Athletic Conference play. Leading the team in the scoring department is Candace Croft, averaging 18.7 points per game. Over the holiday break, she achieved her 1,000th career point and is now one of 7 Lady Warriors to achieve such a feat. And then right behind her in the scoring department is Sadie Popejoy, She's averaging 12.7 points per game, and rounding out the top three is Marissa Iverson, averaging 10 points a game. Iverson leads the team in rebounds, averaging 8.1 boards per game. Croft leads the team in steals and assists, averaging 3.6 snags and 4.6 dimes per game. This Warrior offense is averaging 50.2 points per game, and their defense is allowing 37.5. Thoughts on this Warrior team?
They're fun to watch. Tell you what, if there's not a three-point shot that they don't like, the one game that I saw them play against South Central, where Candace Croft actually set the career three-point record. It came early. I mean, it was like maybe 3 or 4 minutes into the game. She starts the game off, hits one from the white line, and then 2 or 3 possessions into the game, she's already got 2 or 3 three-pointers. But again, if they're hitting shots, man, they are fun to watch. So this zone that Oregon Davis is gonna play today, again, it's a double-edged sword. If Winamac's not hitting shots, it's gonna look pretty good. But if the Lady Warriors are knocking down shots the way they're capable of knocking down shots from the outside, it's not could be over early. Whew.
Well, we are expecting another great evening of IHSAA girls basketball action as we appreciate you joining us on the Coca-Cola pregame show. Taste that feeling. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report is next. You are listening to KVB's WKVI Sports.
This is Bob Nice, former Winamac Warrior, and if you're looking for legal advice, call the Nice Law Firm. We're proud to serve folks in Stark, Pulaski, and Jasper counties. We handle both personal and business law. Whether your family needs legal advice or you're a small business trying to keep up in today's tough business climate, we are here to help. Wherever you are in the Kankakee Valley, when you need legal advice, contact Nice, the Nice Law Firm, at 317-NICE-LAW.
Frayne Mortuary in Winamac is family-owned and operated with 3 locations serving Pulaski County and the surrounding communities. Frayne Mortuary has provided our community with caring and compassionate service for loved ones. Our licensed staff is available to assist you with pre-need funeral planning and at-need funeral planning. We provide traditional burial and cremation services. We offer a full line of headstones and monuments at Frayne Mortuary in Winamac. It's our family serving your family.
Who's in? Who's out? It's the Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report with Mitch Columbi. Mitch?
Appreciate you, JT. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been serving lives of the residents of Pulaski County and the surrounding area since 1963. We appreciate them supporting local high school sports and helping continue this tradition on KVB's WKVI. We are lucky to say no injuries to report tonight, as that is your Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report. Stay tuned. We will hear from Aubrey Lady of the Lady Cats and Tony Stasiak of the Lady Warriors after the break in the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. You're listening to WKVI.
This presentation of our area's local high school sports is sponsored by Pulaski Memorial Hospital in Winamac. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is dedicated to providing excellent health care to improve the health and quality of life for the people and the community they serve. They will meet the community's needs and exceed their expectations by creating the best possible health care experience. For more information of the services they provide, call 946-2100.
Let's talk with the coaches on the Ancilla College Coaches Corner with Mitch Columbi.
Welcome into the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. I'm talking with head coach of the Oregon Davis Lady Cats, Aubrey Lady. Coach, you come into this matchup. Winamac Lady Warriors are playing good basketball, but you guys are coming off of a big win last night. Talk about carrying that momentum from last night into tonight.
Obviously, last night was a conference game as well, so just understanding that we're getting to the end of the year and quickly, and knowing that we need to come out and be ready and prepared for anything to happen. You know, Winamac is a strong team and led by Croft, and making sure that we know where she's at on the floor, but mainly playing our style of basketball and not getting away from that.
We definitely know that Croft can get things going, Sadie Pope-Joy as well. But an interesting matchup I'm looking forward to is the inside battle between Marissa Iverson and your Sarah Thompson. Talk about how your 1,000-point scorer, Sarah Thompson, needs to dominate inside.
She's just got to be confident with the ball, make sure she stays out of foul trouble. We're down to 6, so that's going to be pivotal in whether we're going to be able to play the style of defense and getting up and down the floor that we want to do all around. Our girls have to be smart with what they're doing, steals off the ball, and just make sure that we're working with each other. And, if we can do that, I think we can take care of business.
Coach, as always, I appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Mitch.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student-athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Welcome back to the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. I'm talking with head coach of the Winamac Lady Warriors, Tony Stasiak. Coach, we talked this morning, whenever you go up against an Oregon Davis team, the Minnick's name. Obviously now it's Lady, but she's been there and done that. They're going to bring some things maybe that you haven't seen this season yet, but what do you want to see from your Lady Warriors? That's what I hear a lot of coaches say. It's all about us.
Yeah, and that's cliche, but it's true. Like, at this point, what's your identity? You've got, in our case, 19 games of play to say, okay, these are the things we want to do well. Defensively, like I said, we've kind of focused that a lot this week, especially going in Triton, and it worked. You gave up 37 to Triton because, that Knox game, we scored 77, but we also gave up 51. We gave up 57 in North Miami, and that loss, that's too high of a number for what your goals are coming towards the end of the season. Gave up 37 against Triton, got back to our defensive principles. So that's kind of the big thing, is our team defense. We know they want to go to Thompson. We know Cruz handles the ball well, and the others one spot up. So number one on the scouting report is Thompson, because if she gets going, that opens up everything else. We've got to make sure, we know where she's at, and we defend her as best that we can. That's number one on the defensive end. And then, of course, if we can rebound and it's a live ball or get some turnovers, and we're running. I think we want to run as much as possible, especially back here at home. You're obviously more comfortable in your home gym. Yep. They played last night. They're going to be in good shape. I don't think we can wear them down because they've played with 7 all year. I know that from last year. When you're used to that and it's your mode, teams might say that, but we just want to run opportunistically. Yeah. And there's the controlled fast break where we come down, reverse it, kind of get a layup or an open three. So can we get that going? And then, the sort of the extra, I call special teams, like the out of bounds plays, those kinds of things. Can we clean those up going into the postseason? Because, you score off an out of bounds, or you stop them on their favorite out of bounds, or you do something here or there. Those are things that get you far in the sectional, because all those games are always tight, and it's a one and done scenario. So I call them special teams, out of bounds plays, free throw blockouts, a lot of those kinds of things. If you can take advantage of those down the stretch, that gets you ready. Because then if you play that way now, then when the sectional comes around, it's like, continue on what we're doing. We're not making huge changes. So in the past, we've talked about, do we put in new stuff? And really this year we're not. We're tweaking some of the things that we've already got in, but we're not making wholesale changes. Yeah. And I've gone back and forth, but I think this team with the veteran is especially the 5 starters, they know what we want to do. Yeah. So that's been a nice thing this year, is they've been able to make some adjustments on the fly, and they know what we're trying to do, and they get us into stuff on their own, which as a coach you really want. You want to teach them how to play and then let them do it. I don't want to call a play every time down the floor and do that kind of stuff. So, like we say, at this point, seniors have graduated, juniors become seniors, sophomores become juniors, and freshmen become sophomores. So, we just want to continue that and play good team basketball. And, we're back home, so get after it a little bit and, keep doing what we've been doing.
Man, Coach, I always love talking to you. You answered my next question. So good luck tonight, Coach, and we'll talk in the postgame.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, looking forward. So like we said, it's always a big game when you guys are here, so we appreciate that you're here.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki Jet Skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
as we get set for Indiana High School girls basketball action, what are your Surf Internet keys to the game for the Winamac Lady Warriors, Chris?
Take care of the basketball and knock down shots.
Surf Internet keys to the game for the Cats?
They got to create turnovers.
Yeah.
And they have to take care of the basketball. And again, I think we're going to see a lot of zone defense here today. So try to beat Winamac up and down the floor, get some easy buckets. Sarah Thompson does a great job of running the floor as a post player, and she's going to make a home on that right block. Winamac's going to have to get up and down the floor defensively to match that. So Morgan Davis, take care of the basketball, create turnovers, and take advantage of the fast break.
Surfing in January, as that is our Surf Internet keys to the game. Our LAP Waste starting lineups are next. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
Now's the perfect time to get speed and savings you can count on during Surf Internet's Winter Lifetime Savings event. Power your home with fast, reliable fiber internet that includes free professional installation, starting at just $30 per month with AutoPay. There are no contracts, no added taxes, and no hidden fees. Plus, during the Surf Winter Lifetime Savings event, you can lock in your low price for life. Visit surfinternet.com today. Restrictions apply. Not all speeds available in all areas.
It's time for the LAP Waste starting lineups.
For the Lady Cats of Hamlet, Indiana, starting at point guard, we will see Gabby Kraus. The 2 guard is Maddie Zelaya. Starting small forward is Erin McMillan. At the 4 is Trinity Vasari, and at the 5 is Sarah Thompson. For the Lady Warriors of Winamac, Indiana, at the point is Candace Croft. The 2 guard is Sadie Popejoy. Small forward is Maggie Keller. The power forward is Corin Ulrich, and at the 5 is Marissa Iverson. That is our LAP Waste starting lineups. We'll be back to get set for tip-off. Don't go anywhere.
One of our hometown businesses here in our area in Monterey, it's LAP Waste.
Being able to recycle is one of our main goals at LAP Waste. Being able to say that we only take about 8% of our trash to the dump is pretty impressive for us, and we hope to keep building on that.
We service an 80-mile circle from Monterey. If you have a small job, big job, or just have a one-time, we are here to make a difference in this area.
And that phone number, Kirby?
574-542-4019.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Brems. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392, the Stark County Co-op.
Hello there. Is this that Last Choice Insurance?
No, sir. This is First Choice Insurance.
You mean Second Choice Insurance?
We offer homeowners, auto, farm, commercial, life. Let us know how we can be of guidance.
Okay, I got it now. First Best Insurance.
So contact us, First Choice Insurance, at 574-896-3482 at North Judson, or jingle us at 574-772-5370, and one of our wonderful local agents will take care of you.
The tradition continues with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
from Warrior Gymnasium in Winamac, Indiana. Welcome to broadcast number 20 of our Indiana high school basketball season between the Winamac Lady Warriors and the Oregon Davis Lady Cats. I'm Mitch Columby. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. You can stay up to speed on local high school sports in this area by following us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. Well, we are proud to let you know the public address announcer tonight in Warrior Gymnasium is Robbie Williams. The scoreboard operator is Doug Roth. In charge of the official scorebook is Lori Wentz. Our officials for this evening are Brian Barger, Aaron Walters, and Fred Schub. Breaking things down and analyzing play, we are honored to have sports analyst Chris McGowan on the call. And like I said, I'm Mitch Columby, very proud to be bringing you play-by-play action as we are set for Indiana High School girls basketball action from Winamac, Indiana. Tonight's tip-off is brought to you by Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac. We also appreciate them being the sponsor for the Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week Award given out each week on the Saturday Sports Line, the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. We go live every Saturday throughout the school year at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on 99.3 FM and WKVI.com, streaming throughout the world. Well, here we go. Moment of truth, MOT. This is my favorite time. I always love the start of the game. It's always the first, 3 minutes? That's what you always said. Work it in 3-minute segments.
Yeah, 3-minute segments or 2 minute. Yeah, break it down. Break the big game down into mini games. You know, you talk about in football, you want to win the middle 8. Basketball, it's usually the middle 6. The last 3 of the first half and the first 3 of the second half.
Our Web Printing JT Shirt Shack tip is up and away, and the Warriors will control it. It's Maggie Keller to bring it across half court, and we are in action. Deep three, Candace Croft off the top, no good. Rebounded inside by Marissa Iverson. Her putback's no good. Rebounded by Corinne Ulrich, though, so a third chance opportunity for the Warriors here. They find Sadie Popejoy. 2-3 here from the Cats. It's worked. Stolen by Gabby Krause, and she brings it across the timeline. Stolen back by Candace Croft, though. Here she comes, 1-on-2. Off the glass, right-handed, no good. And it's rebounded by Gabby. Quick work here. She gets it to Erin McMillan. They cross the timeline. McMillan here hands it back off to Gabby Krause. And over to McMillan. Krause swings it far side. Deep three on the way. No good from Trinity Vasari. Loose ball saved by Aaron McMillan to Krause, then to Vasari, then to Thompson. Top of the key, spins around, goes inside the paint. Couldn't get it. Block shot by one of the Warriors on the inside. It may have been Marissa Iverson. And then now here's Candace Croft. Deep three, far side of the floor. Splash! And that is a donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm. First one of the night, and here's another three on the way from Erin McMillan's no good. Rebounded by Maggie Keller, and she gets it to Sadie Popejoy. Fast three from Croft, Chris.
Yeah, the first one's a little too deep. The second one, though, she caught in rhythm and nothing but the bottom of the net. Nice pass.
Beautiful work on the inside as Marissa Iverson had it from a pass. Nice assist from the Warriors, and Marissa gets on the board. 5-0, the Warriors lead early here. It's Zelaya to the top of the key. Erin McMillan goes inside, puts it off the glass, no good. Loose ball, Maggie Keller comes up with it. She hands it off to Sadie Popejoy, and now here come the Lady Warriors. We have a whistle. Blocking foul.
Well, he thought about calling a charge there and then decided against it.
Warriors kick it into the far corner. Sadie Popejoy goes in off the glass, no good, gets her own rebound. Now Zelaya's on the floor. Jump ball will be called, and it will be Lady Cat basketball, so a turnover for the Warriors here.
Yeah, that foul was actually on Madison Zelaya, her team first.
Cats get it in. Little pressure here, full court from the Warriors. And it looks like Zelaya will unfortunately drag that back foot, and it will be a travel.
Looks like a little diamond press there by the Lady Warriors, creating the turnover.
Warriors get it in to Sadie Popejoy, top of the key. Crosses over. Now to the near side. Maggie Keller fakes the shot. Loose ball on the floor. The Cats are going to pick it up. Nope. Several. Wow. It's a fight on the floor, loose ball. Somehow it finds the hands of Gabby Kraus, and she picks it up and brings it to the other end of the floor, and she'll throw it away. Unfortunately, tried to find Erin McMillan, but McMillan was coming inside.
Yeah, I thought McMillan was going to step out to the three-point line there, but McMillan cut to the basket for a layup. Just a little miscommunication there.
So Croft will bring it across the timeline. 5-0, 5:25 to go in the opening quarter. Croft picks up her dribble near side in front of the Cats bench. She finds Sadie Popejoy near corner for three. No good. Rebounded by McMillan. And here come the Cats pushing it forward to Zelaya. Or Vasari, then to Zelaya, then to Kraus, then to McMillan. McMillan back to Kraus, top of the key at the volleyball line. Some 1-3-1, Chris?
Yeah.
Deep three from Kraus is no good, but cleaning the glass, and the putback is good by Erin McMillan. The Cats get on the board.
That's the one thing I do not like about the 1-3-1. Weak side rebounds.
Near side to Sadie Popejoy. She fakes the three, goes inside, dump off to Marissa Iverson, almost lost it, stays with it. McMillan gets in the passing lane, but Sadie Popejoy saves it to Croft. Then to Maggie Keller, far corner three on the way. Short right to Marissa Iverson. Almost like it was planned that way, and she gets it to go.
I think the shot was blocked, and that's why it ended up being short.
Oh, no, and the Cats will throw it away on the far corner. Maggie Keller got in the passing lane, and now here comes Candace Croft. Pushes it forward to Colrin Orick. What a fine left-handed layup off the glass. 9-2, Warriors on a run here early. And unfortunately, a travel here by Trinity Vasari. Second turnover for the Cats here early.
Yeah, Winamac doing a very good job. You heard Coach Stasiak talk about in the pregame, taking advantage of the secondary break, and that's exactly what the Lady Warriors are doing here in this first quarter.
Near corner to Sadie Popejoy. Looks inside, stolen by Gabby Kraus. She was fronting Marissa Iverson on the low block, and it paid off for her. She crosses the timeline here. Looking at this zone to Zelaya. Then to the near corner, Trinity Vasari, and they'll throw it away. She wasn't sure if it was going to McMillan or herself.
Yeah, the Lady Warriors coming out in that quarter court 1-3-1. Something I haven't seen them do.
Throwing something new at him here.
Yeah.
Croft crosses the timeline, takes it to the far side of the floor, picks up her dribble. Now the near side, skip past to Sadie Popejoy for three. In and out, looked good, but no. Rebounded by Marissa Iverson. It was in the hands of some Lady Cats. She can't get the putback to go. And then she gets her own rebound and gets that one to go. 11-2 now, the Warriors lead early here with 3:28 to go in the opening period.
Yeah, Oregon Davis needs a good look on this possession.
There's the three. Block shot by Sadie Popejoy. It was a three by Trinity Vasari. No good. Second chance opportunity by the Cats is no good. It goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Warriors. It's fast-paced right now.
Yeah, the way Oregon Davis likes to play fast-paced, and I tell you what, the Lady Warriors just taking advantage of it.
Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. The Cats kick it out to Trinity Vasari. Then find Erin McMillan. McMillan back to Trinity. Trinity then to Gabby. Kraus with it. Picks up her dribble. Gets it over to Erin McMillan. Top of the key three. No good. Long rebound right back to Kraus. She goes inside. Attacks off the glass right-handed. It's no good. Rebounded by Sarah Thompson. She can't get it to go, but she's fouled and will go to the line.
Yeah, first time we've really called Sarah's name here in this first quarter. And we're almost, we're 5 minutes in. 5 minutes, 2 seconds to be exact.
Thompson at the line to shoot two. The first one's up, away, and it is good. The Nice Law Firm is partnering with the Sherilyn Welter Foundation to donate money to help underprivileged kids in our area after each three-point basket made during our broadcast. If you are in need of legal advice, contact former Winamac Warrior Bob Nice with the Nice Law Firm at 317-NICE-LAW. That's 317-642-3529. Thompson hits the second, and the Warriors bring it across to their side of the floor. It's Maggie Keller going into the right elbow, picks up her dribble. Then, oh no, they're going to throw it away. Sadie Popejoy will have to track it down, and it will be an over and back turnover for the Warriors.
Yeah, Coach Stasiak up off the bench there, directing traffic a little bit against that 1-2-2 or 3-2 zone that the Lady Cats like to employ or deploy.
Kraus has it, pops the three, near side, got it in the and one, a 4-point play opportunity. Oh, man, and that is another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm to do nice things for underprivileged kids.
Yeah, nice little set play there by the Lady Cats. Little flare screen there hitting Kraus, and Lady Warriors just little close out too hard there. Ulrich picks up her first, and Kraus wasn't worried about the contact, just concentrated on the shot, knocks it down, going to maybe convert the 4-point play here, and she does.
Jordan Compton will check in for Corinne Ulrich, the freshman. So now it's 11-8. That was a much-needed 4-point play for the Cats. And now here the Warriors have it. It's Croft near side to Sadie Popejoy. Driving baseline, dump off to Marissa Iverson. Loose ball, she saves it back to Croft. Attacks, then to dump off to Marissa Iverson off the glass right-handed, and they make it look easy.
Yeah, nice dump down there by Candace Croft. Unselfish there, hitting Iverson for the layup.
Kraus gets it into Sarah Thompson, can't get it to go. Marissa Iverson kept her hands high, blocked the shot, and now here come the Warriors, pushing it forward to Maggie Keller, and they'll throw it away. Too hard of a pass from Popejoy. And there's Coach Stasiak saying, calm down, calm down.
I think if she's going to throw that pass, it needed to be thrown as soon as she caught the ball right there across half court. Took 1 or 2 dribbles, and by that time, the defense had collapsed, and that's a tough pass to complete.
Kraus crosses the timeline. Gets it into Sarah Thompson. What a move from the low block. Can't get it, though. Loose ball on the floor. It's Zelaya and Popejoy. Somehow it's picked up by Sarah Thompson, and she gets it to go off the glass. And now they will call the play dead. It looks like Maddie Zelaya got hit in the head potentially, and Coach Aubrey Lady's going to check on her.
Yeah, with that loose ball right there, she kind of got her arm caught behind her and wasn't able to catch herself. And what she did catch herself was with the back of her head. Going to come over here and shake the cobwebs out a little bit, and I think she'll be okay to go here in a minute.
Yeah, she will check out, and checking in for her is freshman Victoria Nagai. So the Warriors have it, leading 13-10. It's Candace Croft near side, up top to Popejoy. Popejoy back to Croft, deep 3 on the way, unconscious, splash! Another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm. Boy, she can get it going, Chris.
Yeah, it's her second 3 of the night here, 6.5 minutes into this first quarter.
McMillan, top of the key, back to Kraus, wide open 3 on the way. Glass.
Bank's open.
Bank is open. She will have another 3, and that is another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm. 3 from Popejoy, why not? No good, too hard off back iron. Rebounded by the Warriors, up to Croft, back to Popejoy, inside to Marissa Iverson, takes the foul, and she gets the and one.
Tell you what, I like the way Marissa Iverson works on the inside. Not a very big girl, but does very well positioning her body to seal off the defender. And that foul is on Gabby Kraus, her first.
L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. 3-point opportunity is good. Marissa Iverson cashes in, and it's a 6-point lead for the Warriors, 19-13, under a minute to go in the opening quarter. Blazing fast, nice backdoor to Sarah Thompson, stolen by Croft. She got in there, jump ball will be called, and it will be Warrior basketball, turnover for the Cats.
Yeah, trying to run a set play there for Thompson with the lob, and Winamac did a good job of reading it and deflecting it.
Corinne Ulrich will check in for Marissa Iverson to get a break. The last 50 seconds here, he probably doesn't want her to get some fouls here, keep her from getting into any more foul or any foul at all. Last 50 seconds gives her a break to start the second fresh. Croft has it near side to Sadie Popejoy, then back to Candace, then back to Popejoy. Lob over top into Corinne Ulrich, but McMillan was there to steal it, and now we have a whistle on the inside. I think it'll be on Jordan Compton.
Yeah, just good look, just a tough pass to make there. The help side defense was there. When you throw that lob like that, you got to read the backside defender. If they're in the right position, you can't throw it.
Far corner to Vasari, pops the 3, splash! Another donation to the Nice Law by the Nice Law Firm to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation. My gosh, that's 5 threes already between both teams here. 5 threes total, I should say. Croft, far side of the floor, fakes the pass, then inside to Ulrich, back out to Popejoy. Popejoy loses it, saves it, picks it up. Vasari's all over. Croft has it now. Step back 3 at the end of the quarter, no good. So the end of the quarter sees the Winamac Lady Warriors lead the Oregon Davis Lady Cats by 3. The Cats are fighting here. 19-6 is the score. We'll take a break and come back. Second quarter action on the way.
Howard's Marathon in Winamac has a reputation built on getting things done right. With 30 years' experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winamac. Call 574-946-6894.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
Back here at Warrior Gymnasium in Winamac, Indiana, we've got a good one. 19-6, the Winamac Lady Warriors lead the Oregon Davis Lady Cats. The story from that one is the Cats were able to score as well, Chris.
Yeah, both teams knocking down some threes early.
And the Cats will get it inside. It's Erin McMillan. She's going to hit her head on the hardwood as she hits the deck. She'll get up, though, quickly. And it looks like there will be a timeout on the floor. I'm not sure. Oh, the Cats will call the timeout. So out of the quarter break, that didn't get what they wanted. So Coach Lady wants to talk things over to reset here. They don't want to give this possession away.
Yeah, I think that was just a possession-saving timeout there. 30-second timeout by Coach Lady. That'll be the first of the game. So again, that first quarter, high octane.
High octane, and the fact that, you know, if you're going to play these Winamac Lady Warriors, you've got to put the ball in the bucket because you know darn well they are.
Right. I tell you what, Marissa Iverson had 11 points in that first quarter for the Lady Warriors.
Huge. Huge. So out of bounds play underneath her own basket, out of the timeout. Krause to take it out. Here comes the play, looking for someone. She's got to get rid of it. Does to the far corner, Victoria Nagy. Nagy back to Erin McMillan, then hands off to Krause. Krause back to McMillan. McMillan back to Krause with a bounce pass inside to Sarah Thompson. They found the action they wanted, and unfortunately she will travel.
Yeah, got the ball caught on her hip there and ended up taking the extra step and got called for the travel.
So they weren't able to get points on that possession. The defense will have to be tight here for the Cats. As it's Maggie Keller to the near corner. Lob inside to Marissa Iverson. She almost lost it, stays with it. Back to Keller, then to Pope Joy. Near corner three. No good. Loose ball touched by Krause. It finds the hands of Candace Croft for three. No good. Rebounded by Maggie Keller. Her putback's blocked. Then it finds Sadie Popejoy. She pops it from the right elbow. No good. And rebounded by Gabby Krause. Here come the Cats. Inside to McMillan, and she will be called for the travel. So they're just a half step quicker than they need to be by putting the ball on the floor.
Yeah, this is a
little anxious.
Yeah, both teams have kind of gone cold from the floor here. Started off the game hot, and right now both teams struggling to find the basket.
Sarah Thompson will check out. Trinity Vasari will check in for her. Croft, deep three. My goodness, no good this time. She can get them going, and now a loose ball on the inside. Victoria Nagy's on the floor along with Maggie Keller. We know she's scrappy. And it will be a jump ball, stays here, Winamac ball. Out of bounds play underneath her own basket. Croft to take it out, slaps the ball. Here comes the play, looking for someone. Up top to Maggie Keller. Keller fakes left, then goes right, picks up her dribble to Sadie Popejoy. Far corner to Candace Croft. Got it.
Can't leave her that open.
Another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm. 6 threes total on the night. Far corner, Erin McMillan, then to Gabby Krause. She pops the three, overshot it. Long rebound to Trinity Vasari. She saves it, but it's stolen by Corinne Ulrich in the near corner. Pushes it forward, loose ball on the floor. Maggie Keller picks it up, though, and she has it to the near corner.
Nice pass.
Croft inside to Marissa Iverson. Off the glass is no good, but she will draw the foul and shoot two at the line. We'll see who it's on here.
Nagy.
Yep, Victoria Nagy will be her first of the night. Loyalty, pride, dedication are all attributes of a Knox Redskin football player, and like the Redskins, Keener Construction takes pride in their homes and community. Call Chad Keene at Keener Construction for your custom home build at 574-806-1387. Iverson hits the first of two. Thompson will check back in for Victoria Nagai.
Point number 12 for Marissa. And 13.
She will hit it. 24-16, the Warriors lead here. The press is on. Oh, and an over and back. Vasari got it back to Zelaya, but she was on the other side of the court. So another turnover for the Cats. That stings, Chris.
Yeah, got caught there in Coffin's corner. And just needed to be a little bit more. The double team was there, but she really wasn't under that much pressure where she couldn't have waited another second for a teammate to get across half court.
Keller with it from Croft. Into the right elbow, Corin Ulrich. Then up top to Kylie Fisher, who checked in a moment ago, the freshman. Fisher back to Candace Croft. Croft picks up her dribble. We have a whistle. Camped out on the inside, Marissa Iverson called for 3 seconds, and Coach Stasiak's looking at Iverson like, hey, you got to keep an eye on that. You got to remember.
Yeah. So just get both feet outside the paint and get back in. Reset that clock.
Trinity Vasari has it to Maddie Zelaya. Then to Gabby Kraus. Skip pass to Erin McMillan. They looked for, couldn't get it. Then to Zelaya, then to Kraus, near side to Vasari. Pops the three, can't get it. And rebounded by Maggie Keller in there. My goodness.
That's her 5th rebound here.
Hard worker. Hustle plays, and now here's Corin Ulrich back to Croft, fakes the three, goes inside, dump off to Marissa Iverson. It works every time, baby. 10-point lead now. The Warriors have it, 26-16.
Winamac gets out of their press and just falls back into the 1-3-1.
Croft to bring it across. Skip pass to McMillan, near side, then back to Croft, then to the far corner. Trinity Vasari unloads a three, no good. Rebounded by McMillan, takes the bump from Iverson, and she knew it. That will send McMillan to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, again, there's that weak side rebound again out of that 1-3-1. It's hard to rebound out of the weak side.
High school sports in Indiana thrives because of our dedicated IHSAA officials. These men and women ensure fair play, safety, and the integrity of every game, from Friday night football to basketball tournaments and beyond. Without them, there are no contests, no rivalries, no memories for our student athletes. Sure, sometimes we may disagree with a call, but it's part of the passion, and at the end of the day, we're all in this together. Thank you, IHSA officials. You all make it possible. Second free throw is no good. She hit the first. Loose ball on the floor. Sees a jump ball. It'll stay here. Bobcat basketball.
I was listening to your spiel there. Who shot those free throws?
That was McMillan.
McMillan.
Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. Kraus to get it in. It finds McMillan, then back to Vasari, then finds Zelaya. Zelaya back to Vasari, then gets it to Kraus. Kraus to the far corner. Erin McMillan tried the entry pass, but Croft read the passing lane, fronted Sarah Thompson, and now here comes Croft crossing the timeline to the far corner. Maggie Keller back to Croft, then to Sadie Popejoy, top of the key. Dribbling back to Croft, fakes the pass, then gets it to Maggie Keller to the far corner, inside to Corin Ulrich at the low block. Back out, Sadie Popejoy, wide open three ball. Got it. Another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm. And it's the Bobcats with it. Inside to Sarah Thompson to the far corner. Trinity Vasari, then to Gabby Kraus, then to Erin McMillan. McMillan back to Kraus. She pops the three. Why not? No good. And a loose ball on the floor. Sarah Thompson comes up with it. She attacks, picks up her dribble. Back to Kraus. Three ball. Can't get it. Right to the hands of Trinity Vasari. Her putback's no good. Or that was Maddie Zelaya, excuse me. And then a travel on Trinity Vasari off the rebound and put back, and now we've got the ball stuck at the top of the backboard here. And head coach Tony Stasiak says, this is a good time to take a quick break. So this is always fun to watch. He gets it on the first try. Good for him.
Yeah, nice toss.
So
7 threes in the first half.
7 threes
so
total.
Far.
And that is just more donations to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation. When we talked with Bob Nice, former Winamac Warrior, he and Harold Welter had come up with this idea, and I think it's a genius idea. But not only that, one of the assistant coaches, Assistant Coach Ruff, went to Harold Welter and said, you know what, for every 3-point basket the Warriors make the rest of the season, no matter if you're there or not, WKVI is what he means, we're going to donate $10 for every 3-point basket the Warriors make the rest of the year. So it just started something, and I think that's pretty cool.
It is cool.
With what the Sherilyn Welter Foundation does in supporting the local community. A lot of things, I think Coach Tony Stasiak was talking about that on the Saturday Sports Line. A lot of times, nothing against Riley Hospital or anything, but sometimes that doesn't go to the immediate local community and the schools in our surrounding area.
Only a fraction of what's raised might end up in the hands of people that need it.
Which there's nothing wrong with that. It goes to a good cause still, but it's a nice thing for the Sherilyn Welter Foundation to support our local schools here in the area. As the Warriors out of the timeout get it into Marissa Iverson in the low block, and she gets it to go, and the Warriors are opening things up here 31-17, 3:38 to go in the first half. Kraus has it for the Cats. To Aaron McMillan. Then to Trinity Vasari, top of the key. To Maddie Zelaya. Zelaya back to Sarah Thompson up top. Then to Gabby Kraus. Fakes left, goes right, picks up her dribble, back to Vasari. Then to Sarah Thompson. Inside to Zelaya. She's doubled, in trouble. Corinne Ulrich's going to steal it from her. She tried to get it to Marissa Iverson. Now Sarah Thompson's on the floor. It's a scrappy game right now.
Another jump ball.
And it will be Winamac basketball here.
Yep, 31-17 with 3:08 left in the second quarter. Tell you what, Iverson's made a field day in the paint here for the Lady Warriors.
Maggie Keller, lob into Marissa Iverson. She's got space, puts it up, but she's going to get the and one. My goodness. Wow.
Count the basket.
She is having her way on the inside right now, and Victoria Nagai will check in for Maddie Zelaya.
Yeah, that foul was on Aaron McMillan for the Lady Cats. So Iverson to the line to shoot one. The old-fashioned three-point play.
And she will get it. Nagai gets it into Kraus, pushes it forward to Trinity Vasari. It'll go over her head and out of bounds. Another unforced turnover for the Cats.
Marissa Iverson has 20 points in the first half already.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
She hasn't even shot a three. She gets the old-fashioned ones. Wow. Sadie Popejoy to Croft, then back to Popejoy. Pops the three. Short, goes out of bounds, and that will be a missed shot by Popejoy. But, hey, we saw her against the Knox Lady Redskins. She had 7 threes in that game.
Wasn't there like 23 total between the two teams?
Yeah, that was a crazy night to start the new year for us. As here's the top of the key, Aaron McMillan three, no good, and rebounded by Marissa Iverson. She is having a night. She gets it to Sadie Popejoy. Popejoy crosses the timeline, then to Candace Croft, deep three, splash! And she liked that one. Threw her hands up into the air. Another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm. On the other end of the floor, loose ball back to Victoria Nagai. She couldn't get it to go, and now we have whistles here. They're going to call it on Corinne Ulrich, I think, her second.
Yeah, her second.
So with Nagai at the line, we remind you every morning to join Rich Wallen on the WKVI Morning Show, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central. You can catch local news as well for our area with Kankakee Valley Broadcasting News reporters Rusty Nixon and Becca Shepard. You can catch their stories on WKVI.com and Max983.net to stay up to speed in your local area. Nagai cashes in on both of them. 37-19, 2:10 to go here in the first half. It's Croft to the near corner. Sadie Popejoy goes inside, dump off to Iverson, off the glass. She is having a day. Oh, man. Wow. And now it is a 20-point lead for the Winamac Lady Warriors. This second quarter is big for them. McMillan in the near corner, back to Kraus, fakes right, goes left, drives inside, spinning around. Finds Vasari, pops it from the right elbow. It's blocked. Rebounded or taken by the Warriors, Then to Popejoy. Croft found her for three. Too hard. Rebounded by Aaron McMillan. Now here comes McMillan across the timeline. Picks up her dribble. To Kraus. Then to Trinity Vasari. Wide open three. In and out. It was there, but Victoria Nagai cleans the glass. She can't get the putback to go, but she gets her own rebound. Then to Vasari. Then to Kraus. Back inside. This time to Thompson. Then to the far corner. Vasari for three. In and out again. Loose ball. McMillan gets it. Stays with the Cats. Now Keller almost ripped it away. Finds the hands of Sarah Thompson. She puts up a shot, and she will draw the foul. You can see that they're doubling Thompson on the inside. They don't want to let her get going.
Yeah, they're collapsing, playing behind and in front. So, again, been a rough night here for Thompson offensively. Got 4 points and going to shoot 2 more free throws here.
Thompson misses the first of 2.
That foul was on Candace Croft, her first.
Thompson, second free throw on the way, and it is good. 39-20, 67 seconds to go in the first half. Croft pushes it forward, near side to Popejoy. Lob over top the defender into Marissa Iverson, then to Corinne Ulrich, then to Maggie Keller, far corner three. No good. Rebounded by guess who? Marissa Iverson, and her putback is good. My goodness.
I'm going to need another stat sheet for her for field goals made.
Jeez. Top of the key, got it from 17 feet. It's Sarah Thompson. That's what you want to see from the Lady Cats. Get her going.
Yeah, I like her stepping out there from about 15, 16 feet and knocking that down.
Croft to the far corner. Maggie Keller inside to Corinne Ulrich. Back
Nice
out to
pass.
Popejoy. Popejoy fakes, goes inside, pops it from inside the right elbow. No good, and rebounded by Trinity Vasari. Vasari pushing it forward to Erin McMillan. McMillan attacks on Popejoy, puts it up, right-handed. No good. She gets her own rebound. Back out to Trinity Vasari, then to Gabby Kraus. Kraus then to Sarah Thompson. Top of the key, goes inside, poked from behind by Croft. It goes out of bounds. Man, Croft is crafty.
She's everywhere. I don't keep assists, but she probably has 4 or 5 assists here to go along with her 4 3-pointers.
Victoria Nagai will check out. Maddie Zelaya will check in for the Cats. Out of bounds play underneath her own basket. Last 8.2 seconds. Kraus gets it to McMillan, then back to Kraus inside to Zelaya. Now we've got a jump ball. Stops the clock at 3.1. Sadie Popejoy got in there. It stays Cat basketball. So they're here. They need a big shot here. Last 3.1 seconds, Coach.
Yeah, run your best out of bounds play here, and Nagai going to check in.
For Sarah Thompson. They want a 3, I think. Kraus to take it out. Looking for someone. She finds Zelaya, then back to Kraus. Kraus tries to shoot the 3, and it's blocked by Sadie Popejoy, and that will be the end of the first half. 41-22. The Winamac Lady Warriors put their foot down in the second quarter as they lead the Oregon Davis Lady Cats. We'll take a break, come back. Our Frayne Mortuary halftime show is up next. We'll talk about stats. Marissa Iverson is going off, folks, so we'll talk about it coming up next in the Frayne Mortuary halftime show.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, agriculture has been a cornerstone of our business for more than 135 years. Our personal relationships within the ag community run deep for multiple generations. If you're looking for a financial partner that knows, understands, and supports agriculture, I'd love to hear from you. I'm Isaac Blue, Ag Banker at First Farmers. Come into our Knox, North Judson, or Culver branches, or visit us online at ffbt.com when you're ready to talk about growing your operation. First Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is proud to be our area's newest sales representatives for Pioneer Hybrid Seed. This is Andy Awald. Pioneer offers top-of-the-line genetics, a complete portfolio including alfalfa and wheat seed, and cutting-edge seed traits and technologies. Combined with exceptional financing options, Pioneer provides the total package, one that we are proud to be able to offer our customers. If you are currently working with a Pioneer sales representative, you have made a good choice. If you aren't, let Farm Fertilizers and Seeds show you how Pioneer can work on your farm. Call us today at 867-2441 to answer any of your questions.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website, at marion.edu/Ancilla today.
41-22 is the score here in a Frayne Mortuary halftime show. I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. The Winamac Lady Warriors lead the Oregon Davis Lady Cats. I'm joined this evening by our sports analyst, Chris McGowan. It was a good first quarter for the Cats. They only trailed by 3, 19-16, but the second quarter belonged to the Warriors, Chris.
Yeah, outscored Oregon Davis there, by my calculations, 22-6.
Wow. And the Cats had 16 in the first quarter, so the D got really, they clamped down.
Yeah, and that 1-3-1 started to have its effect there. Again, just the weak side rebounding is the only thing that I knock out of that 1-3-1, because Oregon Davis has a couple putbacks from the weak side rebounding. But again, just to put it into perspective, Oregon Davis scored 22 points in that first half. Winamac scored 22 points in the second quarter.
Wow. I mean, and Marissa's she's having her way on the inside. You know, that was something I was interested in, that matchup between her and Thompson. Thompson being a 1,000-point career scorer there at Oregon Davis, but she hasn't been able to get going the way that she normally does.
Yeah, both teams are playing a defense, zone defense. Winamac's doing the 1-3-1, doing a good job of fronting, or actually playing behind Thompson, and dropping in front anytime the ball's on the wing. So double teaming Sarah Thompson, not allowing her to get going. But on the other side, on the defensive side, Oregon Davis is playing that 3-2, and Winamac with their shooters is doing a good job of overloading the zone and taking advantage of Iverson and her positioning against that zone. Not only that, but from the top, penetrating, getting the defense to step up, and then just dropping it down to her being where she needs to be, when she needs to be there, and just taking full advantage of it in that first half.
A lot of things happening in this first half, but we sure do appreciate you joining us. The Frayne Mortuary halftime show. We appreciate Frayne Mortuary being part of this tradition and helping continue it here on KVB's WKVI. We'll take a quick break, go over some more stats with Chris here momentarily. Don't go anywhere. This is the Frayne Mortuary halftime show.
Frayne Mortuary in Winamac is family-owned and operated with 3 locations serving Pulaski County and the surrounding communities. Frayne Mortuary has provided our community with caring and compassionate service for loved ones. Our licensed staff is available to assist you with pre-need funeral planning and at-need funeral planning. We provide traditional burial and cremation services. We offer a full line of headstones and monuments at Frayne Mortuary in Winamac. It's our family serving your family.
Do you know what to do when you see a down power line? The answer is very simple. Stay far away. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want you to know that down power lines can be very dangerous. Even if they come off the power pole, they still may be energized. Call 911 and wait for instructions from the fire department or power company. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want to keep you safe.
Since 2012, All Grain Transport has proudly served our area farmers. What started with Adam, his wife Lindsay, their oldest son Leland, and 1 truck, All Grain Transport has grown into 11 trucks strong and a family of 5 L's. All Grain Transport specializes in efficient grain hauling during harvest, and with on-site storage, customers can harvest faster and market their grain long after the season ends. From grain to a variety of ag needs, All Grain really can transport it all. All Grain Transport is proud to help continue the tradition here on WKVI Sports, so call them at 574-225-6131. That's All Grain Transport. Family driven, community strong, and built to haul it all.
Web Printing at JT Shirt Shack in Winamac is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. Web Printing at JT Shirt Shack provides all your printing, screen printing, apparel, and embroidery needs. Call 574-946-3551 and ask for Tina if you want to look cool like the KVB crew. We appreciate them and their support toward helping continue this tradition. 41-22, the Winamac Lady Warriors lead the Oregon Davis Lady Cats. Freight Mortuary halftime show continues after this.
Get all of your automobile needs done at Sideline Automotive. They're thankful the community has trusted them and voted them the #1 tire store, #2 place to get your oil changed, and one of the top 3 places to go for auto repair. For off-road performance and complete auto repair, call Joey at 574-249-5537.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki Jet Skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Back here at Warrior Gymnasium, Mitch Columbia along with, my goodness, I'm sorry, Chris McGowan. I'm doing too many games with J. Ruff. He's been with me for the majority of this season, Chris.
Yeah.
But anyway, we've got Chris McGowan in the house tonight here in Warrior Gymnasium. Usually Justin is with us for every Winamac game. He couldn't make it tonight, so we hope he's doing okay. Had some pre-planned things going on, so shout out to Justin Ruff if you're listening. But Chris McGowan here is with us, breaking things down, keeping stats for us. We talked about Marissa Iverson. She's leading the way, obviously.
Oh, yeah, we'll get to that in a second. But, Winamac has 16 made field goals in that first half. Oregon Davis only 6. Winamac's perfect 4 or 4 from the free throw line, where Oregon Davis is 7 of 9. But individually, I actually have Oregon Davis out rebounding Winamac by 1 in that first half. Now, obviously, that's unofficial. But let's get to some individual scoring here. First for the Lady Cats, Trinity Vasari has 3 points. Gabby Krause has 7. Sarah Thompson has 7. Erin McMillan has 3, and Victoria Nagai has 2. Now for the for the Lady Warriors, Candace Croft has 12 points on 4 3-pointers. Sadie Popejoy has 1 3-point basket for 3 points, and Corinne Ulrich has 2 points, but leading the way right now, Marissa Iverson. If you take away the other scores for Winamac, is beating Oregon Davis 24-22.
Oh my gosh!
So she had 24 points in that first half on 10 made field goals and 4 of 4 from the free throw line.
Wow, that is just incredible. What a night for her. It's one of those nights where you know she's feeling good. As we'll go ahead and start the second half as the Freight Mortuary halftime show comes to a close. Corinne Ulrich will get it in to Sadie Popejoy. They work it into Marissa Iverson. Turnaround shot from the post is no good.
But she's going to the line.
The double came, and they'll draw the foul. Erin McMillan doesn't agree with it, but that will send Marissa Iverson to the line to add to that point total.
Yeah, fouls on McMillan, her second.
First one on the way from Iverson is good. L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. Second free throw from Iverson is good. It rattles around. 26 points now.
Yeah, that one actually hit a little bit of rim.
Yeah, how dare she? Inside to Sarah Thompson. She gets it back out to Vasari. Then top of the key, 3 on the way from Gabby Kraus is no good. Rebounded by Marissa Iverson. My goodness, she gets it to Candace Croft. Loose ball saved by Vasari. Right back to Croft. She waited on it. Now she brings it across half court. Back to Maggie Keller. Near side, 3 on the way. Sadie Popejoy.
Why not?
Splash. Another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm to do nice things for underprivileged kids.
Free ball, side pocket.
That was beauty. Like we said in the first half, she can get it going too. Kraus gets it into Sarah Thompson at the low block. Turnaround shot. Puts it up. Foul is called. She was close to traveling there, but she drew the foul first.
Got away with the walk. And that foul is going to go on Iverson.
So at the line is Sarah Thompson to shoot 2 here. And like we've talked, the Nice Law Firm is partnering with the Sherilyn Welter Foundation to donate money to help underprivileged kids in our area after each 3-point basket made during our broadcast. Was that made?
That was made.
She makes the first one. If you are in need of legal advice, contact former Winamac Warrior Bob Nice with the Nice Law Firm. They are proud to serve folks in Stark, Pulaski, and Jasper counties. They handle both personal and business law, so when you need legal advice, contact them at 317-NICE-LAW. That's 317-642-3529. Thompson cashes in on both free throws. The Warriors have it on their side of the floor. It's Croft back to Popejoy. Another 3 on the way. Got it.
Same spot.
Same spot. Back-to-back threes from Sadie Popejoy, and that's another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm. 9 threes total on the night for us in this broadcast. As here's Aaron McMillan, rattles a 3 around the rim. I spoke too soon. That's 10 now.
10.
Another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm. The Warriors have it top of the key. It's Croft back to Popejoy. Goes inside, dump off to Corinne Orrick, and a bump foul on the floor. They're going to call it on Victoria Nagai here.
Yeah, a little block call there. It's her second foul. And Vasari checks back in for the Lady Cats.
Croft to get it in to Marissa Iverson. Back to Croft, near corner 3. No good. I like that play, though. Rebounded by Sadie Popejoy. Skip pass back to Croft for 3. No good. Rebounded by Gabby Kraus. Croft does not hesitate. Near side to Aaron McMillan. Picks up her dribble. Back to Croft. Top of the key. Croft back to McMillan. Looking inside. Nothing there. Skip pass back to Vasari. Then to Kraus. Inside. Swatted by Croft. Tried to get it to Thompson, but it's back to Kraus. Then to Vasari. Back to Kraus. Kraus goes in. Brings it back out near side in front of the Cats bench. Inside to Sarah Thompson. Stripped away by Candace Croft. That zone is really causing problems, and Croft is leading the charge. It finds the hands of Sadie Popejoy.
That's 3 in a row.
My goodness, big time 3 by Sadie Popejoy. Another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm, and it looks like Maggie Keller may have got poked in the eye here. She was grabbing her forehead or eye, I'm not really sure. She will check out, and checking in for her will be number 4, Kylie Fisher, the freshman. So Keller will take a seat, get a quick breather here.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened. I was looking at Sadie Popejoy hitting her third 3 from the same spot.
That's 11 tonight. Total for us in this broadcast. Kraus has it back to Vasari, then to Kraus. Kraus stolen by Candace Croft. She read the passing lane. Here she comes one-on-one to take on Kraus. Left-handed layup off the glass. Candace Croft scoop and score, and the Cats push it forward to Aaron McMillan. Blocked shot by Marissa Iverson. Finds the hands of Corinne Orrick. Pushes it forward to Sadie Popejoy. She crosses the timeline. Here comes the double. Zelaya from behind almost stole it, but Croft picks it up, and now a foul will be called. A reach in here. I think it'll be on Maddie Zelaya.
Yeah, a little too aggressive there by Maddie Zelaya. Actually, I'm going to call a push and not to reach in.
So push foul here. Victoria Nagai will check in for Sarah Thompson. That 1-3-1 is causing problems for her because Croft in the middle of that 1-3-1 is coming down and causing problems for Sarah Thompson on the inside. The Warriors work it in. It's Sadie Popejoy. She popped it from about 8 feet out inside the right elbows. No good, and a loose ball foul here will be called on
Iverson.
Marissa Iverson.
With a push in the back. Iverson gonna take a rest here.
54-27, 5:05 to go in the third. The Cats have it. It's Gabby Kraus crossing the timeline, gets it over to Victoria Nagai, then to the far side, Erin McMillan back up to Victoria, then to Gabby Kraus in front of the Cats bench, brings it back out.
Yeah, Winamac switching up defenses here, going to a 3-2, getting out of that 1-3-1.
Kraus goes in, back out to Zelaya, then to Kraus, pops the three near corner, can't get it, rebounded by Jordan Compton, who checked it a moment ago, and now here come the Warriors. It's up to Croft, up, right-handed layup, no good. Loose ball goes out of bounds. They see Thompson go out. Okay, let's switch it up. They want to shoot threes. We're going to guard it.
Right. And
there's quickly.
Yeah, Candace Croft upset herself not finishing that right-handed layup.
And the Cats will quickly get Sarah Thompson back in. Throw it off her back. They get it up top to Sadie Popejoy for three. No good. And it's rebounded by Corinne Ulrich for another opportunity. Ulrich to Fisher. Then to Popejoy. Far corner three by Candace Croft is no good. Rebounded by Ulrich again. To Fisher. Then to Popejoy. Far side of the floor to Croft, back to Popejoy, near side to Fisher, pops the three, near side, no good, long rebound. Victoria Nagai tracks it down, back to Sarah Thompson, and now Sarah Thompson will bring it across half court to the near corner. Trinity Vasari, oh no, slips through her hands, stolen by the Warriors. It's Sadie Popejoy up to Candace Croft, pops the three, yeah! Another donation to the Cheryl N. Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm to do nice things for underprivileged kids. My goodness. 57-27, a 30-point ball game, and the Cats will throw it away again. It's stolen by the Warriors. This
nice
is not
pass.
good. Inside to Corinne Ulrich. Low post, can't get it to go from the low block. Rebounded, loose ball.
Scramble on the floor.
It'll be Kylie Fisher on it. Erin McMillan will check back out, this time for Sarah Thompson.
So Croft has 17. Popejoy has 12. Iverson, I gotta do my math here real quick, has 26. The big three.
Oh no. Kraus tried to get it to McMillan, and the Warriors steal it again in the passing lane. It's Sadie Popejoy bringing it across half court, and Erin McMillan will be called for a foul here.
That'll be her third. Team's fourth. So Winamac will be shooting free throws the rest of the quarter.
Top of the key to Croft. Picks up her dribble, and there's the fifth foul. So that'll send Croft to the line to shoot two here.
And the foul's going to go on Madison Zelaya. Her third. Or no, yeah, her third. That was right.
I mean, you can see the effort and energy from the Cats. They don't give up, but man, it got away from them quick. First of two from Kraus is good, as loyalty, pride, dedication are all attributes of a Knox Redskin football player. And like the Redskins, Keener Construction takes pride in their homes and community. Call Chad Keen for your custom home build at 574-806-1387. She hits both of them, 59-27. The Warriors lead. Here's Kraus. Euro on the inside. Can't get it. Rebounded by Corinne Ulrich to Sadie Popejoy. Popejoy pushes it forward. Finds Croft.
Nice
dump off to Kylie Fisher, and she gets it to go. She gets on the board. And now here's Kraus going in, draws the foul. It'll be on the floor. She's attacking now, just realizing something's got to be done.
Yeah, and that foul's going to go on Kylie Fisher. Her first.
So an out-of-bounds play underneath their own basket. McMillan to take it out. Oh my, oh my. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to explain this.
Well, the inbounds pass was
don't want to hurt
deflected.
feelings.
Was deflected, hit off the bottom of the backboard. Inadvertent horn from the scorer's bench. And so Mr. Schub was talking about.
Yeah.
Was yelling at the scorekeeper.
Well, he wasn't yelling. He just
just explaining that it hit the bottom of the backboard, which is okay. So I guess there was a foul called. And that foul was on Jordan Compton.
He is explaining the rule to the players lined up for the free throw from Sarah Thompson. The foul will be, she hits the first, the foul will be on Jordan Compton, her second.
A lot going on there in that little 15-second.
Second free throw is good from Sarah Thompson. Mr. Shu, been around a long time. Of course, you've coached a lot of games where he's reffed in. You know him personally.
I know him well.
Croft to bring it forward. Crosses half court to the far corner. Maggie Keller goes inside, loses it, stolen by Sarah Thompson. Here she comes, crossing the timeline. Thompson near side, back to Erin McMillan. Pops the three, can't get it. Rebounded by Sarah Thompson. She cleans the glass and she gets one to go. 61-31, 2:15 to go here in the third quarter. And a little pressure here from the Cats. Croft to cross half court. Lob over top into Marissa Iverson, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Erin McMillan. So Croft will have it, out of bounds play underneath her own basket. Here comes the play. She'll kick it up top to Kylie Fisher, the freshman. She attacks immediately, brings it back out, picks up her dribble, over to Croft, far corner three, got it, splash! Another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm.
It's her sixth three-pointer on the night.
Jeez, near corner, Trinity Vasari, another three, no good. Rebounded by Kylie Fisher. Fisher to Croft. Croft pushes it forward to Maggie Keller. Keller lob into Marissa Iverson in the low block. Sarah Thompson and her are going at it. It'll be a jump ball. And it'll stay here. Winamac basketball. Sadie Popejoy, Corinne Oric will check in for Jordan Compton and Kylie Fisher. Gabby Kraus comes back in for Victoria Nagai. Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. Croft to take it out for the Warriors. Leading by 33. Up top to Popejoy, back to Croft, far corner three, why not? Couldn't get the lucky bounce, but it is rebounded by Sarah Thompson for the Cats, and here she comes up to Gabby Kraus. Kraus crosses half court.
It's only Sarah's third rebound.
Near side, Croft for three, Gabby Kraus for three. Another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm. That's her third three of the night, I think.
Yeah.
Croft, another three. Can't get that one. Rebounded by Trinity Vasari. She will cross the timeline. Vasari has it to Kraus. Kraus, under a minute to go here in the third. Up top to the near corner. It's Vasari for three. She couldn't get it to rattle around. She wanted it, but she will draw the foul and go to the line to shoot three.
And that foul's on Sadie Popejoy. It'll be her second.
High school sports in Indiana thrives because of our dedicated IHSAA officials. These men and women ensure fair play, safety, and the integrity of every game, from Friday night football to basketball tournaments and beyond. Without them, there are no contests, no rivalries, no memories for our student athletes. Sure, sometimes we may disagree with a call, but it's all part of the passion. But at the end of the day, we're all in this together. Broadcasters, officials, coaches, players, and fans united in supporting local high school sports. Thank you, IHSAA officials. You make it all possible.
Vasari gets 2 of 3.
The Warriors get it in to Croft. She runs into Thompson, stays with it though, but stolen right to the hands of Gabby Kraus, then to Erin McMillan. She drives in, back out, Sarah Thompson, 17-footer, far side of the floor is no good. Rebounded by Sadie Popejoy. Now here comes Popejoy, crossing the timeline, goes in, back out. Here's Croft, tried to find Maggie Keller on the inside, but Kraus will swat it out of bounds.
A 28-point lead here for the Lady Warriors. 31 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Croft to take it out underneath their own basket, looking for someone. Kicks it up top to Maggie Keller. Keller back to Popejoy to the far corner. Candace Croft inside to Marissa Iverson. She looked for her immediately, and Marissa Iverson on the low block. Beautiful post move. Last 20 seconds of the third here. Kraus has it on their side of the floor. Back out, Sarah Thompson pops it from 18, near corner, no good. Loose ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors, 13.8 seconds.
Yeah, over there and just not able to handle that shot for the rebound. So Lady Cats to the left side of the basket.
Out of bounds play underneath her own basket. Krause to take it out, kicks it into Erin McMillan, goes inside, puts it up, can't get it. Loose ball, rebounded by Maggie Keller. Last 8 seconds here. She ran into 2 Cats. Hits the deck, foul will be called, stops the clock at 6.8. Keller's getting bumped today.
Yeah, she is. She's going to get two free throws out of it, and that's the 4th foul on Erin McMillan.
And I think we'll see Victoria Nagai check in here.
Spoiler alert, if anybody's in the crowd listening to our broadcast right now, if you got the NFL game recording at home, the Bills have just scored to take the lead in the 4th quarter, up 24-23 against the Broncos.
Ooh. Little NFL postseason action.
So I gave you ample enough time there to cover your ears.
yeah. Keller will hit the first of 2, makes it 67-36. The Cats will have it with 6.8 seconds to end the 3rd here. Second free throw from Keller. Got it. Into Krause. Krause backs up, swatted out of bounds by Sadie Popejoy. 3.2 seconds now. Zelaya to take it out. She gets it up to Sarah Thompson at the half-court line. She crosses, goes in, spin around shot, too late, didn't get it off in time, and that will be the end of the 3rd. 68-36. We'll take a break and come back. 4th quarter action is on the way.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express. There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Back here at Warrior Gymnasium, the Winamac Lady Warriors lead the Oregon Davis Lady Cats 68-36 as we go to the 4th quarter. Mitch Columbia along with Chris McGowan. The Cats having to start the 4th. It's Gabby Krause, top of the key, looking at that zone. It's worked for the Warriors all night long. They get it to the near corner. Trinity Vasari back to Krause, pops the 3, no good. Loose ball, finds it to the hands of Victoria Nagai, who got the rebound. Then to Maddie Zelaya, back out up top to Gabby Krause, worked it inside, stolen by guess who? Candace Croft, and now here comes Croft to Maggie Keller. Back out, Sadie Popejoy likes that spot for 3, but no good this time. Sarah Thompson will come up with the board, and now she brings it across the timeline. Thompson, skip pass to Krause, then to the near corner. Trinity Vasari, blocked 3 by Sadie Popejoy. She picks it up, and now she has it. Popejoy crosses the timeline. Back to Croft, then to Sadie Popejoy. Wide open 3, in and out, no good. Loose ball, rebounded by Keller. She's going to throw it away, though, and Maddie Zelaya has it up to Trinity Vasari. Vasari back to Krause. Krause inside to Sarah Thompson, puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Zelaya, back out to Krause. Krause attacks, brings it back. Then attacks again, goes in. Little Euro off the glass, right-handed, no good. Rebounded by Marissa Iverson. Iverson, then to Sadie Popejoy, who will cross half court. To Candace Croft, into the free throw line. Maggie Keller back out to Popejoy, then to Croft. Croft goes in, back out. Popejoy, lob over top,
nice
inside
pass.
to Marissa Iverson's no good. It was a nice pass. And now here's the loose ball to go back court. It'll be over and back. The Warriors tried to stay with it, but a turnover there on that possession.
The only thing, Iverson caught herself too far underneath the basket to be able to do anything with the pass. But again, right read there on the lob over the top.
Cats get it in. McMillan on the far side of the floor. To the volleyball line, top of the key, Sarah Thompson. Then back to Kraus, far side of the court. Up top to Vasari. Back to Kraus. Under 6 to go in this game. Warriors leading by 32 points. Inside to Thompson. Low block, stripped away by Croft. She has done that all night, Chris.
And doing a good job of coming from collapsing down on the block and being active with her hands.
She has it, picks up her dribble, skip pass near corner to Maggie Keller. Bounce pass inside to the low block, Corin Orrick, who then finds Marissa Iverson. Wow, dump off to the dump off, and it works. 70-36, the Warriors in control. Kraus has it, 5:20 to go in the ball game. Swings it over to McMillan, pops the three, top of the key, no good. Rebounded by Vasari, short corner, 15-footers, no good. And rebounded by Candace Croft. Croft crosses over, now the timeline. To Sadie Popejoy, drives in, pops it from the paint, and she gets it from about 8 feet out.
That's going to trigger the running clock.
And now here is Gabby Kraus to Erin McMillan. Back to Kraus. Kraus to the near corner. Vasari. Then to Kraus. Inside to Thompson. Loose ball stolen by the Warriors again. My goodness, it's been problems all night. Croft, far corner, up top to Sadie Popejoy, then to Maggie Keller. Keller inside to Corin Ulrich. Back out to Croft. Croft dump off to Marissa Iverson.
I love good basketball.
Oh, man, that was
fun.
I love
beautiful basketball like that.
Oh, man. Unselfish.
Croft passed up a wide open three, attacked the nail, and looked down when the defense came out on her, dumped it down to Iverson. Beautiful basketball.
And on the other end of the floor, it's almost stolen by Maggie Keller, but it goes out of bounds. Last touched by her.
That's so tough to defend.
Oh, I know. Especially when they're using their minds. You can tell they're thinking in the middle of what they're doing. Kraus for three, no good. Rebounded by Popejoy. Vasari gets in there, and they're going to call her for the foul. First foul of the quarter by the Cats. Full court pressure. Croft gets it, or they get it into Croft. She'll cross half court here. Up top, Sadie Popejoy pops the three. Splash! Another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm. And if I have our count correct in this broadcast total, that's 15 threes.
Yeah, 10 for the Warriors, 5 for the Cats.
They work it into Sarah Thompson. It slips through her hands, and Marissa Iverson comes up with the steal, and the Warriors have it again. And now a charge by Sadie Popejoy. Zelaya set her feet, or enough for the official to say, hey, that's a little too aggressive. And a timeout by head coach Aubrey Lady to talk things over. Now that stops the clock, right?
Right.
Okay.
Full timeout there by the Cats.
So the full timeout sees them talk things over, but 15 threes tonight in this broadcast, and like we talked, for each three-point basket made, that's a donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm. Of course, got to speak with Bob Nice. You heard his commercial at the beginning of the broadcast in the pregame show. Got to use his voice, but he was on a Where Are They Now segment with Harold, I want to say in December. And that was a really good interview. Played here at Winamac, and now is wanting to get back into the community and give back, and started at WKVI for us, and we appreciate that.
Yeah, no better way to get back in and start giving back than to be donating monetarily to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation for every three-point basket made during our broadcast.
And also supporting us.
And yeah, supporting us. I tell you what, the very first night you did it, there were 23 total threes made. Tonight there's 15, so Mr. Nice going to be ponying up some pretty good cabbage.
I thought after that first night,
you know, 20. I hope revisit this.
I hope he doesn't want to cancel. So another big night for us when it comes to donating to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation on behalf of the Nice Law Firm. But here is the Cats out of the timeout. 2:35 to go in the ball game. Kraus has it near side. Over to Vasari, pops the three, top of the key! Another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm.
Keep it coming, ladies.
They're just getting all the donations. Maggie Keller fakes the three, goes inside, tried to dump off to Marissa Iverson, but Sarah Thompson read the passing lane. She brings it across half court, and she has it now going inside.
Nice.
Pops it from the right elbow, 15 feet, and she got it.
Mid-range jump shot. You don't see that very often anymore in basketball.
It's nice to see. Maggie Keller near corner.
Especially off the dribble.
Oh, really? Yeah. Well, she went coast to coast. Back to Popejoy. Deep three on the way. No good. And a long rebound. Maggie Keller tried to track it down and save it. My gosh. She puts her body on the line, Chris.
I thought she bounced her head off that first
I thought
row
she
bleachers.
did too. Golly.
Wow.
She says,
Gotta love it.
I'll worry about the pain later.
Right.
Pain is temporary. You
Yeah.
got to want it.
We got a timeout here.
By the Warriors?
No, by the Cats.
By the Cats, a 30-second timeout. Wow. 77-41, last minute 45 here of this ball game. It's been an interesting one.
Yeah, Croft has 5 threes. Popejoy has 5 threes. Vasari has 2. Kraus has 3. And McMillan has 1.
It's a lot. And Iverson leads the way in scoring. Had 24 at the half. I know she's close to 30.
Oh, she's at 32.
My goodness. What a night to remember for her. So Kraus will have it across the timeline. They get it into Sarah Thompson. Back out to Kraus. Pops the three. No good. Ooh, bounced around from Candace Crofthand. Back to Trinity Vasari. To Sarah Thompson. Fakes the three. Goes inside. Pops it from just past the free throw line. Couldn't get it. Gets her own rebound. Second putback's no good. And now a foul on the floor here. So the clock continues to go once the foul's called. It's when, like you said last night, if they're at the free throw line and they give the ball, that's when they stop the clock.
When they're getting ready to give the free throw shooter the basketball, the clock will stop.
Sadie Popejoy, Marissa Iverson, and Candace Croft will check out. They get a standing ovation from Warrior Nation, and the Cats had it. They had it. And then the Warriors stole it there. So then Coach Stasiak will call the timeout to draw something up for these young Warriors on the floor. We see Jordan Compton. We also see number 32, Elizabeth De La Cruz, the junior, Kylie Fisher, and I want to say that is Abby Keller.
You know, a lot of people might be listening. Hey, you're up 36. What are you calling a timeout for? 54 seconds left. Well, he's got his young girls in there. Why not use this time, real game experience to draw something up, see if they can run it.
Yep. Varsity minutes, very important to these young players. They get it into Abby Keller. She pushes it forward. Stolen by Sarah Thompson. She'll take it to the cup. Right-handed layup, short, no good. Rebounded by Abby Keller. Keller, then to Kylie Fisher. She'll cross the timeline. Fisher picks up her dribble, finds Jordan Compton. Compton gets rid of it, back to Fisher, then to Abby Keller. Goes inside, lost it, has it to the hands of Trinity Vasari, then to Gabby Kraus. Takes it coast to coast, stripped away by Fisher, and it goes out of bounds. 20 seconds and counting here in this ball game. Out of bounds play underneath her own basket. Kraus to take it out. Finds Thompson in the short corner. Fakes, goes inside, puts up the shot, draws the foul, and that should do it. Will they still allow her to shoot those free throws? So that'll be into the ball game, or they'll stop the clock at 1.8 seconds. We'll see if they put more time on the clock, but this will send Sarah Thompson to the line to shoot 2. The foul will be on Willa Byrode, the freshman.
And yeah, they put 4.1 seconds back out, so 5.9 left in the game.
That's quick math.
It's like I teach it for a living.
Thompson will miss the first of 2. Second on the way from Sarah Thompson. She can't get that one. Rebounded by Byrode. Last 4 seconds, Abby Keller has it, crosses the timeline. Stolen back by Sarah Thompson, and that will be the end of the ball game. 77-41 is the final as the Winamac Lady Warriors will beat the Oregon Davis Lady Cats. We'll take a break, come back for our Collins Insurance post-game show. We'll break this game down with our sports analyst, Chris McGowan. We'll also have our Stark County Co-op play of the game and our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. That's all up next in the Collins Insurance post-game show. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
Welcome to the Collins Insurance Agency's post-game show.
Strong win, very strong win for the Winamac Lady Warriors as they beat the Oregon Davis Lady Cats. 77-41 is the final. Mitch Columbia along with Chris McGowan. We enter the Collins Insurance postgame show and talk some stats, but the one that stands out, it's Marissa Iverson, Coach.
Yeah, 13 field goals made, perfect 6 for 6 from the line. Just a heck of a night. I have her for 8 rebounds. So just shy of the double-double there, but that's unofficial for my rebound. So she may have a double-double. I don't know, but again, just an unbelievable night. 24 points in that first half alone.
Jeez. Well, and then Croft, she got it going. Sadie Popejoy, she got it going as well.
Right.
Everyone was just having a night.
Yeah, Croft ended up with 6 3-pointers made. Was 2 for 2 from the line. She ended up with 22. So again, just the big 3 for the Lady Warriors, getting it done with 32, 22, and 17. Just a workmanlike performance for the Lady Warriors.
It just seemed like the Cats couldn't get going what they wanted to. They tried to get Sarah Thompson on the inside, but that 1-3-1, it was causing problems. Croft in the middle of that 1-3-1 there. She'd come down, swipe at the ball, front the defender in the low post of Sarah Thompson. A really smart defensive, really smart game plan from Coach Stasiak.
Yeah, and the Lady Warriors did a good job of executing that game plan. Now it helps when you hit 11 3-pointers in a game as a team.
Helps too. Stats for the Cats, anything stands out to you?
Gabby Krause had 3 3-pointers. Sarah Thompson was 7 to 10 from the line. She ended up leading the Cats in scoring with 15. We'll get into we'll break it down more here. The one positive is Oregon Davis did outscore the Lady Warriors from the line. They were +3 from the line for the game, so there's a positive stat for the Lady Cats. But again, just a buzzsaw here this early evening, Coach.
Yeah, it's a tough one, Coach. That 1-3-1, it was causing problems. Obviously, they wanted to focus in on Sarah Thompson, and they did that with Croft in the middle of that 1-3-1. It caused problems in the low block for her.
Yeah, I'd like to blame it on being young and having played last night, but unfortunately for us, we just didn't show up to play. When you shoot better from the 3-point line than you do from the inside the arc, you're going to struggle. I thought Aaron did a decent job for us at going and getting offensive rebounds, but we just didn't show up to play tonight.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, you did have some moments of, I was telling him that first quarter, you had 16 points in that first quarter. You're trailing by 3, and that was one thing that we were talking about. You know Winamac's going to put the ball in the bucket. You're going to have to be able to do that as well. So that first quarter was a strong quarter. It's just that second. That's the one that got away.
We discuss and go over, a scout and tell them they need to make sure they have a hand up in the shooter's face. And, it's easy to knock down shots when there's not a hand in your face. And that's most of their shots tonight. There wasn't anybody around. We missed defensive rotations. We weren't communicating on defense or offense really. But, if you're going to compete, come February, you're going to have to figure those things out. You're going to play back-to-back nights. You're going to be tired. We only have 6 girls, but that shouldn't matter. Play hard. It could always be your last. You never know what the next day is going to bring, and we try to, let our girls know that and understand that, this is a gift for them to be able to come out here and play every day and compete and go up and down with your friends. But we just let one slide tonight.
You say you're not going to blame playing the night before. I mean, when I coached against you as a player or when I played, we never batted an eye about playing back-to-back nights. It's absolutely amazing to me. But now, I'm not. I guess I'm getting on a soapbox here. Just how these kids can't handle that. It's absolutely amazing to me. We could play for days and not complain and would love it because we weren't practicing.
Yeah, right. You would think that'd be the fun part. I think it just comes down to a mental thing for us, understanding. It's a different team. There's different numbers that we're focusing on. Girls that we're making sure we're boxing out or we have a hand up in their face, and we just didn't flip the switch to the next game, and it kind of showed. We shot okay from the free throw line, but we didn't get there enough. We just have to be more physical. We have to understand and use this as a learning tool. And the good thing is in all honesty, this game doesn't matter come tournament time. So everyone starts off 0-0 come February 3rd, and we just have to make sure that we understand and learn from this game and take it into the tournament and understand what we need to do to get the job done.
Yeah, speaking of tournament time, here we go, the Bi-County tournament right before the big tournament in sectional. But you will see Argus hosting Argus for the first round of the Bi-County tournament. You beat Argus last night 55-32, so a quick turnaround. You know about Argus, and then coming off a loss like this, I'm sure it leaves a bad taste in the girls' mouths, so they'll be coming ready to go.
Absolutely. They'll come in Monday. I know they'll be ready to go back to work. Having just played Argus last night will give us the understanding of, we've seen them in person, we've played against them, we kind of know what to expect, but, we beat them on their home court, so I'm sure they're going to want to come and do the same thing to us, but we have to make sure we're stepping up and doing the things that we're capable of doing, rebound the ball, get the ball out quick, communicate. I don't know why it's so hard to get girls to communicate out on the floor. You would think it'd make your life a little bit easier, but we are young, and unfortunately we get in situations that we haven't been in, and that kind of hurts us. And only having 6 players, even you can't sub them out for too long because you got to go in and get the next one. But
well, Coach, I appreciate you coming up and talking to us after a tough loss like that. But hey, good luck in the Bi-County tournament, and glad you got a good draw, especially a team that you've known and familiar with from last night winning. So good luck in the opening round.
Thank you very much, Mitch.
All right, that is head coach of the Oregon Davis Lady Cats, Aubrey Lady, here in the Collins Insurance postgame show. We appreciate her time as we now see head coach of the Winamac Lady Warriors, Tony Stasiak, making his way up here. It's tough. It's tough to come up for an interview like that,
yeah,
Coach.
It is. And Coach Stasiak here, I'm going to make fun of his old age. He's walking kind of slow there, Coach.
He looks good. You look like you've been running up and down the court, Coach. We're talking with head coach Tony Stasiak.
Farther away, like maybe the elementary school or somewhere.
Well, I know, right?
Can get all for
I see, but
Mitch's TV life, right?
Right.
Yeah.
All about Mitch.
Yeah, he's got a face for radio. It's true.
Isn't this a great vantage point, though, Coach? I mean,
I like mine a lot better.
Well, yeah, you're down on the floor.
when you play like you did today, why not? Who wouldn't?
It's good.
It was a great game for Marissa Iverson.
Yes, it was. Not that anybody's going to get 30 or 30 plus or whatever, but we thought that we could have some advantages depending on how they played Pope, Joy, and Croft out front, that we could get the ball inside. And we saw that, there are some opportunities based on how they play that 3-2 zone that we can still get the ball inside, and we did. And we always say, be ready when it's your time, be a good teammate when it's not. In the first half, it was Iverson's time, and they did a good job feeding her, and she made some nice passes out of it as well. She didn't force things, and then as they started to kind of collapse on that, then we could then kick the ball out, and then Popejoy and Croft could do their thing, and we got into a nice rhythm. I thought it took us a little bit to get going. Having a JV is nice this year, but we don't have many of these games where you're playing straight to varsity. So sometimes that's an adjustment. I think we had to remember how to play at home at the start a little bit, but we did. And it's just I always love diversity of offense. Like guards can get highlights, but I always love developing post players and having that threat inside. Because if you've got a guard inside and out, it's tough to do. It could change. When Thompson left the floor, you saw us change our defense. We played out because they didn't have a post player to go in there.
Then you went to a 3-2.
Yeah, and then we could get out on those shooters and contain that, and even play a little bit of man out of that too. So we were able to work on those little bit of wrinkles and change on the fly a little bit, which I thought was good. And I thought we just had more veterans. Like Thompson and Cruz are good players, but you got Popejoy, Croft, and Iverson.
Good things happen.
You can sleep well at night with those three. And then, but Corinne Ulrich's coming along, and those are
she
good
played
good post moves. She's doing a good job defensively for us. Keller the same way. Keller out top, being able to chase some guards and being able to do that. Like, they are doing exactly what we need to. You don't need 5 20-plus point scorers.
Right.
You get that, and you take timely shots, and you do what you're supposed to do. Everybody compliments everybody. The freshmen had a tough start, but when they came back in, they did a nice job too.
Yeah, just the unselfishness. I tell you what, that's what impressed me. You guys had 28 field goals on the afternoon, or early evening, as we like to say.
Yeah.
7:30 at night.
I know.
You can still get to senior citizens dinner.
Discount, I know.
I'm about there myself.
I'm gonna have to go to McDonald's.
You guys have like
Get
20
free
years
coffee.
to go, like 15 years yet.
Coaching is dog years, Mitch.
Right, yeah.
Oh, God.
Coaching is dog years. You get the extra benefit.
So you're like 83?
Right.
Yes. On a good day, I feel 83.
But you'll have to text me when you get the actual stats broke down.
Okay.
I had you +5 on the boards, but what I was getting to about the unselfishness was the fact you had 28 field goals made, and I guarantee you probably had 24 assists on those 28 made field goals.
Yeah. And that's the thing, Croft and Popejoy get a lot of notoriety for their scoring, but they're some of the best passing guards I've coached as well. And they know, and it's a trust. You give it up sometimes, it's going to come back. And they know teams have hounded them, and they're going to need everybody else. So it's kind of it's a reward of being good teammates.
And you were talking about Ulrich, her block-to-block passing to Iverson.
Yep.
She was feeling the double team coming and would just turn to that baseline and just make that nice little bounce pass to Iverson, and she was able to finish. So, again, I'm curious to see how many assists you guys had as a team tonight.
Right.
One thing I like defensively is you talked in the pregame interview, you got to keep an eye on Sarah Thompson on the inside. You did the 1-3-1. You had Croft in the middle. She would come down and help and front that post.
Yep.
She had a lot of steals doing that, but I thought you guys did a really good job of focusing in on Thompson and not allowing her to get going.
Yeah, we mentioned she's number 1 in the scouting report, and she's a very good player. Like I said, 1,000-point scorer, and she makes them go, and we were able to cut off the inside game for the most part. She's a good player. Like you're going to Cruz and Thompson, you're not going to shut them out completely, but I thought they really had to work for everything, and then
they did.
And then we did enough on their other players, and they may have worn down a little bit playing, shorthanded. You got 6 players, and you played last night, and even though they're in great shape, we're a little bit more well rested and a little bit more veteran, and I think that showed too.
All right, Coach. What's the secret? You were 10 of 10 from the free throw line.
Let me tell you this. After 9 games in our season, we were shooting 48% from the free throw line as a team.
I remember you talking about that.
And it's jumped. It's jumped considerably, particularly in the last 2 weeks. We talked after some of those games, particularly in the Kitchen Classic, where I felt like we left a lot of points on the line. And I said, girls, we've got to get this thing figured out. And you're not screaming and ranting, but you do some different drills to try to make them not dwell on it, but get them in different environments. different kinds of things. The pop-a-shot free throws where you don't take any dribbles. You just catch and shoot for a minute, and you just go just to groove in the shot. And you just do different environments after a scrimmage or, to validate a win or, all those other things that all the coaches do. It's not anything new. But you're trying to work on it without it harping on it. Because the last thing you want is, oh, my gosh, if I miss this, coach is going to be so mad.
Then thinking about it.
Yeah, and we never want to do that. So we put them in spots where, they gain some confidence, and it is contagious. Somebody starts to make shots, it happens. We've been really, knock on wood, we've been really, really good from the free throw line. And that's huge because we talked in pregame about the special teams.
Yep.
You get in the tournament, out of bounds plays. We did a pretty good job on that. The free throw game is a part of that because if you can make more than your opponent's attempt, those are some points in there that you can take advantage when it's maybe not a great shooting night from three or things like that if somebody's got an off night. So the free throw line has always been important, always will be.
You talked a little bit about this morning. We'll see you this coming Thursday hosting North Judson for the Pink Out Night. Both teams will be wearing pink in support of cancer awareness. I think that's really cool. You'll be raising money together. Both teams, both rival. At the end of the day, it's still a rivalry battle, but I think that's cool you guys are coming together to do something like that.
Yeah, Rivals United for a Cause. That's the title of it. And, we can do so much good things. The communities do so much for us. Lady Jays community supporting their basketball team. Lady Warrior community supporting us. Communities do so much for us. We got to do our part to give back. And like I said, it's showing them that it's important and that we can give back is huge. And it's also, like you said, the big rivalry game. I mean, depending on what North Judson does against North Miami, that could have some serious. We could find ourselves.
Which that game's probably coming to a close here soon.
Yeah, it started at 5:30, so 6:30 Eastern.
Yeah, we're big. Yes,
really mad
we are big Lady Jays fans tonight because based on what teams have left
for North Miami, because in the conference,
get teams we get as many teams as we can with 2 losses, and they come back to us.
Yeah.
Caston still figures in the mix. They've still got their games left there, and Culver
still has North Miami on the schedule.
At North Miami. So
yeah,
you guys happen.
You guys could play spoiler.
Yeah, just win,
or win.
You never know.
Never know.
Much teams could finish with 2 losses.
Right.
My face isn't that ugly, is it?
No, Mitch. No, Mitch. When your face walks into the gym, it all lights up.
My mom always taught me if I don't have anything good to say, not to say anything at all.
Well, I will say this. When you guys are here, like I always say, when you guys are here, it's a big game. We appreciate your coverage and all you guys do for local sports, and it is important, and it means a lot to the kids in the community. So all kidding aside, you guys do a ton for all these communities, and it's important, and I appreciate you guys taking your time to do this. It's really
they pay
impactful.
me. They pay us.
Well, I know.
Really?
Yeah,
we paid for this?
It's my full-time job. It's not his full-time job, but it is my full-time job.
We paid for this?
Yeah. You get paid for this. You turn your hours
right?
in. Right.
Don't add up how much it is per hour.
Well, Coach, we'll see you Thursday.
Hey, thanks, guys.
All
Take
right.
care.
That is head
Maybe
coach.
12 cents.
You're lucky.
There's been times I've actually had to pay them to get to work.
It's head coach of the Winamac Lady Warriors, Tony Stasiak, having some jokes after a big-time win over the Oregon Davis Lady Cats. We'll take a break and come back. Our Stark County Co-op play of the game is up next.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere.
Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox.
Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989.
Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of local sports. Steve and Donna love being members of the community and would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home, right here in Stark County. Whether you're buying, selling, or relocating, call Osborne Advantage Real Estate today at 574-896-2567 for guidance and instant support.
It's time for the Stark County Co-op Play of the Game. Let's return to the voice of WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
77-41 is the final as the Winamac Lady Warriors beat the Oregon Davis Lady Cats. We're talking our Stark County Co-op play of the game with Chris McGowan.
I tell you what, we're going to go all the way to the fourth quarter when the game was already decided, and 4:02 left to go in the fourth, and Pope Joy catches it on the left wing. She throws it to the left block, and Ulrich. Now all game, the way Oregon Davis was double teaming on the block, she was able to turn and make that bounce pass from block to Iverson. But this time the double team comes from a different spot, and she sees Croft across the court on the opposite wing, throws the skip pass. Croft catches it, shot fakes, has a wide open three. Shot fakes it, drives, attacks the elbow. The defense then that's on Iverson steps up, and she just dumps it down for an easy layup, and Iverson's 32nd point of the night. But just beautiful basketball, great rotation, great teamwork. We talked about the unselfishness, and that right there, that play was the epitome of unselfishness. And so with 4:02 left in the fourth quarter, just about all five girls on the floor for the Warriors touched it, and you get a wide open layup for Iverson.
That was the one you said, I love beautiful basketball.
I love beautiful basketball.
Well, that is our Stark County Co-op play of the game. Our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game is next here in the Collins Insurance postgame show.
Get fiber fast internet starting at just $30 per month with auto pay and free professional installation during Surf Internet's Winter Lifetime Savings event. Power your home with fast, reliable fiber internet and enjoy no contracts, no added taxes, and no hidden fees. And when you join during the Surf Winter Lifetime Savings event, you lock in your low price for life. Visit surfinternet.com to get started. Restrictions apply. Not all speeds available in all areas.
Time to announce the Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. Mitch?
Appreciate you, JT. It's time now for our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game, given in memory of Ashley Derrickson, a 2008 graduate of North Judson St. Clair High School who battled cancer throughout her high school career before losing that battle on December 12th of 2008. We'll tell you who's earned that honor after this word from 5-star.
5-Star, the largest meat and grocery store in the area, focused on quality, value, and customer service. The 5 stars in the name of the store come from 5 family members of the original owners serving in World War II, each one represented by a blue star on a flag hanging in the front window of the family home. That's why even decades later, 5-Star is known for its dedication to service. Now that dedication means savings for you. 5-Star, one of the We Care stores, the area's largest meat and grocery store, focused on quality, value, and customer service. Located, you know where, in the Knox Mall.
For our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game, Chris?
I'll tell you what, you got one of 3 choices, but you got to go with Marissa Iverson, number 15 for the Lady Warriors. Had 32 points, 24 of those coming in the first half. I had her for 8 rebounds. She was perfect, 6 for 6 from the free throw line.
Beautiful.
Just a great performance by number 15, Marissa Iverson.
Congratulations to Marissa Iverson of the Winamac Lady Warriors for being named our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. KVB's WKVI Sports will be back in action Thursday night to see these Winamac Lady Warriors host their rival, the North Judson St. Clair Lady Blue Jays. That's right here on 99.3 FM and online at WKVI.com. We also invite you to follow us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all KVB Sports content. Something new we've started this year is video recording these games. We are not live streaming them, but we are video recording these games and posting them on my personal YouTube and X pages. That is Mitch's Inside Mike. If you just type in Mitch's Inside Mike, you can watch back these games and hear us fumble around and comment on what we see. We try very hard, as you can tell, but that is Mitch's Inside Mike. Give me a day or so and get that up later this evening or early tomorrow morning. You'll see that there. But a final word from you tonight, Chris.
I just real quick here did the math in my head. Big 3 for the Lady Warriors had 71 of their 77 points.
Wow.
32 for Iverson, 22 for Croft, and 17 for Popejoy.
Huge. Well, I appreciate you joining us.
No problem.
Our final in this one saw the Winamac Lady Warriors beat the Oregon Davis Lady Cats 77-41. From all of us here at KVB, we thank you for listening to Indiana High School basketball. For our sports analyst, Chris McGowan, our in-game announcer, John Thompson, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. We are Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Thank you for listening to Indiana High School basketball on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Sponsored in part by Coca-Cola, Culver's Portside Marina, L&D Farms, Farm Fertilizers, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Lawrence Farms, Mark's Body Shop in Knox, Zingo Express, Pulaski Memorial Hospital, Stark County Co-op, The Auto Park with locations in LaPorte, Plymouth, and Bremen, USW Local 9551, Collins Insurance, McGrath Refrigeration, Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack, Kankakee Valley REMC, Osborne Advantage Real Estate, Keener Construction, LAP Waste, Sideline Automotive, Howard's Marathon of Winamac, and 5-Star. We'd like to thank our sponsors for their dedication in supporting local high school sports and helping continue the tradition on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Here's the three in the corner on the way! Yes!